Alright, welcome back to another episode of walking around the village until our feet fall off. I have no idea what we're doing. And, oh, wait, what? Yeah, right. Money. I think I will check the to-do list. Find workman for my excavation. Find milk for Miss Tompkins. Help with the joints. Gather ingredients. Oh my god, are you kidding? Shitting my dick? No stone unturned, and the only stone that I know of is there, but I mean, I can turn these stones around all I want. It bothers me because there's no verbs, so there's not really anything that I can do. I'm not sure if that hint is there always. And it's just to make sure that I do everything. I have no idea. So this sort of style of game, I'm not really familiar with it yet. I was also thinking I'm like notoriously bad at paying attention to people's words, or actually the other way around. I pay really close attention to what people say, but then there might have been some clues with people, like maybe saying something that they don't know something, and then they suddenly know something, and things like that. And I usually just listen to the person and then don't really play that kind of games with people. And I'm trying to look for the stone. Don't leave any stone unturned. I'm trying to look for any other stones while I walk over to try to find my way.
I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Try to find my way over to the Barrow. But all the sort of the to-do list is about pretty much just reaching the same thing. It is missing the penny. We're making money, so it's sort of included. There's the stone. Now you're looking at it. No, you looked at it before too. Can't crawl. Can't,
It's the barrow itself that I'm...
I know, I tried this before too. And I don't really, like... Maybe I can find a penny underneath a rock. It's possible.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
And it might actually be, I don't know, probable to find money underneath, like, floorboards or something. Oh, just a moment. There we go. Oh, and I was looking through the achievements that I got, because they, for some reason, I think because I turned off the sort of Steam background thing, I haven't seen any pop-ups for achievements. And I noticed that there are 7 plates, 7 animal plates, And then let me actually check that real quick. The journal said all eyes must face towards the 7th archontic. And since I don't know what this word means, and it sort of sucks, but I would imagine that it is the 7th plate, but I don't know in which order they're in. So the 7th would be over in my room, and I do not remember which animal it was right now. I might as well go check. The rabbit is here and it's running. I don't know if I should run after it or something. I doubt it, because it always appears there and then it just runs off. No stone
What a peculiar name.
unturned.
The Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself.
Maybe you craft it into a toe.
No, that won't work.
Yeah.
I don't wish to dig it up.
Well, why not? Maybe these stones are from this
I'm not
one.
sure what that would achieve.
Maybe compare them to it. I mean,
I can't see how that will help me.
I know I can't, like, can't fill a bucket with rocks. Or you could, but maybe I'm thinking too much about what is logical, and then my logic is not enough. Oh, crap.
That is not coming off.
Oh. I thought I just had something there.
That is not coming off. No, that's not it.
Digging shit out of the ground. Whoop.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
Chickens. I saw a chicken eat a mouse. And I was really surprised. Really fucking surprised, I gotta say.
A fine spot to take a rest.
Alright, let's take a rest. Sit down a moment. Any time now. And I just realized there's a lot of rocks and stones and stuff around here. I really hope it's not like a single rock in a formation like that or stuff like this, but my ideas now are to look. Wait. Crows like to. Is there anything in the hole? Crows like shiny things. Oh, there's more worms in here. First off, is there a penny in here? The crow was really interested. I think it's interested in the worms.
Look at it writhing away. I shall name you Kenneth II.
Right. So I missed this. I really can't see anything else. Worms like apples. She'll get scared of the worm in the apple.
The worm has found a new home within the holes
She'll
of the rotten
drop
apple.
the apples. I will have a proper apple. I'll sell it for a penny. Oops. I'll show him that the apples have worms in them. He'll give me a penny to shut up, not open my bitch ass mouth. Let's try it.
I don't wish to give that away.
Juggle.
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
With a worm.
Easy.
Oh, she's gonna... Alright, take him now.
Oi, put those back!
Oh, fucking...
Sorry.
I thought I was clever.
Be careful with your apples.
Sorry, miss.
Like... It doesn't really feel...
Hello again, little worm.
It doesn't really feel like I'm getting anywhere. It's something, but it's nothing. That guy is walking around there now. It hits him. How did you even see? I was sneaky, goddammit. I'll try and grab him from behind there. I love games where you just repeat the same thing over and over
I
again.
dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm.
Pick him from there. No.
Oi, put those back!
Sorry.
Oh, I know. Okay, one more time. Apologies, madam.
You'll pay for any damaged goods.
Sorry, miss.
Okay. She's gonna take a while.
Hello again, little worm.
She's gonna take a little while when she picking those cans up, so you have a little bit of
I
time.
dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm.
I love how nonchalant she is about just chucking the apple away.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
Yeah, I think this is one of those bad karma moments. Like, she's just gathering it slowly, and then at some point, it's gonna end badly. Like, everybody, like, she poisoned people, and she... I don't know what else she did. I can't remember now. She's not, like, evil, but, you know, chipping away at the church wall and stuff. Alright, so now I have what I need, and now I need to find my way to the forest, which was back here. No, not in here. I do like the animation. I thought at first it looked like really pixelated, but you know, when you get used to it, I like the sort of the, I don't know, the style and everything.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over. There you go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So we're good. But he didn't answer the door last time. I guess it's just because I didn't have it, and it's a waste of time, I guess, because he has to come to the door and everything. Well, we'll see. Yeah, now I just need to go the wrong way until I go the right way. It's the north leading roads that just sort of, because they're both the same. I also have trouble doing that, like remembering if two things are very similar, then I'm just like, if I had ever had twins, I wouldn't even bother trying to remember their names. Let's try the poultice.
I can't see how...
Yeah. Just knocking is enough.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again. I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange.
Sounds a little bit like a euphemism. Dirty euphemism.
Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Black screen
Thank you
of
very much, Mr. Bryden.
black screen of lazy animation. That's clever though. All right. Milk. A crow has been pointing into the hole this whole time, and I have not been paying attention. Because it's like there's animals around, like the eagle flying, and I'm like, well, probably means nothing. Probably means nothing. I don't know, maybe it's like a hint to go towards this direction.
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose. Any road, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then. Come on over. It's not much further.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then.
Goat milk.
What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint. Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Eh.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
How very bucolic.
What is bucolic?
I've no time for frolicking with the flock. Miss Fenchurch is a cruel-looking woman, her face set in a permanent scowl.
Can't wait to talk to her.
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Time to make an exit stage left. No. No. Is there anything I can... She can't talk. Oh, hello.
Some fine-looking flowers. Some fine-looking flowers.
Yeah, I mean, this is not going to work,
I
but
could just pick this up.
I'll pick it.
Some fine-looking flowers.
You could if you wanted to. Okay, so that's a new place to go to, I guess. So his estate is sort of... The reward was that now I know where he lives. Let me shear some sheep.
No, that won't work.
Fine. So maybe something's changed out here now, because I took a walk further out. And she's gone. Oh,
I'll
hello.
let the worm enjoy his new home.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm going to hire people now.
Good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you. I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
What's your job? Alright, let's go have a look around. Things have changed. Right, so while I'm here, I'll go check the animal. Probably I'll remember it
A
now.
decorative plate depicting a goat.
I should have remembered that. Goat. Eunice. So all the plates need to be facing some area, I guess. I mean, this is total speculation, but... Is he asleep?
I have
No.
nothing else to ask for the time being.
Yeah, I guess it's time for another stroll around the village. Maybe... No, the vicar won't be back until tomorrow. She's probably just hanging around here still. Doing her the thing. Whoops. The lumber workers aren't here. Maybe there's something I can give to the woman.
There's nothing else I wish to...
Because it's so weird that I unlocked that region, but there's nothing there to do immediately because I can't talk to her. The woman at the door. She just tells me to sod off. Oh. And there's nowhere I can go around here. Can I just walk in? Hello? Excuse me. Oh.
It's a symbol of some kind. A moon, perhaps?
It's the same one. So he is safe, and then Mr. Shoulder is safe. His name is weird, though. But it's not like an acronym, or not an acronym, but like his name is not a bunch of jumbled letters made into something else, because everybody knows him.
That is well out of my reach. I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Stab her.
I shan't lower myself to such barbarity.
Fine. This
I don't
makes,
wish to give-
Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I'm not sure. I don't.
Oops. It's like I don't want to leave and walk around and then come back. Maybe she needs a...
I could just pick the... I don't wish to give that away.
Would you like a gardener? What am I missing? Leave no stone unturned. Large flowers. Burn them.
I could just pick this up.
She won't talk to me.
Where is Lord Panswick?
It's Miss Fenchurch, is it?
I'm not sure they...
Yeah, I know. She's not interested in anything except
sure.
being a total dick. Maybe she will fetch the guards. Get the guards, fucker.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
You're Lord Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Oh, come on, dude.
Something like that.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman. Come along. I promise I don't bite.
Bitch.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
Wrong religion.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new. A greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yes?
I've heard
Suck
wonders
my
about
balls.
Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes.
Yes.
But
Farewell, my beauty.
wait!
Huh. The cakes are out, so she's gonna have to make more, I guess. If I was paying attention at all.
The men look like they've spent many a long day exposed to the harsh moorland weather. Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks.
Bakewell pudding. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Where the fuck do I find those? I'll figure it out. Bitch. Bakewell puddings. Is it Miss Bakewell? One with the cakes. I'll just go talk to them. I can't remember names. I'm starting to remember a few of them. No, it's Plancy. Deplancy.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
Oh.
Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. Duplancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley, the most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's nought that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
But give me those fucking puddings, man. She's gonna turn her back. Who's she gonna give them to? The goblin?
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. Duplancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Fucking take them.
That's not mine to interfere with. This must belong to Mrs. Duplancy.
I mean, she's getting closer and closer to becoming corrupted with all my stabbings and things. Where? Well, she's gonna leave them somewhere for the vicar. So and now we know why the cobbler isn't home, because he's fucking dead. But I did see the light in the... I saw the light in there the other night. Maybe it was her roaming
No one
around,
here.
but... I mean... This place is so weird. Okay. Pudding.
It's probably safer if I don't draw any more attention to myself.
Probably. Pudding. Does anybody know how to make pudding around here? Maybe she told me before, but I wasn't listening. Maybe it's the herbs and the garden over there. Let's see if I can sort of get started with baking. I really don't know where to bake anything though, because there's no ovens around. I don't think.
Father Roach has amassed quite the collection here. I don't wish to disturb it. I already took some.
Right. So when it's evening time, she's going to leave some for the vicar, and if the vicar isn't home, where is she going to put them? She's going to put them...
A small plaque beside the door reads Vicarage.
She's going to put them somewhere
I don't think anyone is home.
where, you know, they're like animals can't eat them, I guess.
I have nothing else to ask for the time. I can't think of.
Yeah, I thought so. And just check there's no one back here. No.
I don't wish to carry around.
Yeah, the guys will handle that tomorrow, I would imagine. Kids live here. I mean, I feel like this is going to end up with the whole village actually being empty or something, and then we're abandoned. Because it basically is now, but I don't know. I'm stretching it. I'm trying to find some kind of huge plot twist.
I have nothing else to ask.
Ralph. Ralph the redhead. She's just a woman, apple seller, pie seller.
I really don't want a mutton pie. I have nothing else to ask.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, if I bother her to death, will she just give me one?
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Nope. I showed her these before in the dialogue, and I don't think she, like, there's nothing she's interested. Oh, what?
This is my father's journal. What do you make of these sketches?
Queer things, aren't they? Bordering on blasphemy, if you ask me. That book shouldn't be in a place of worship like this.
Yeah, I thought so. Just stab the grandma, take the stuff. I need to hear what she says.
I don't wish to give that away.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but alright. You can call it giving it away, though then you take it back immediately. Give it away a couple more times. Oh, she's into baking, or, well, not baking maybe, but the old lady of the woods.
I can't think of anything else to talk about. I've already shown her that.
Yeah, I thought so. And these.
I've already shown her.
Let me check the map. Yeah, because we're, like, really opening stuff up. So I guess the last place is the Barrow itself. Maybe. Or then there's another page of new places to go to. Maybe. So this is the painting area with the little river, the beck.
The water is icy cold.
I already knew what a beck was. I don't really need to cool anything down. Do I need to wash anything? I don't think so.
I can't see how that will help me.
No need to wash anything. I'll go over here and bother them. Like, where do you get the cakes from?
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Bitch.
Good day.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find our way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
I'm nothing of the sort.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Jealous. As a certain comedian would say. Whose name I surprisingly... John Lithgow. Is that his name? I think it is. Jealous. So this is such a good quip for almost any situation, good or bad. But now I'm lost again. I cannot think of a way forward. Let me check the to-do list. And the surrounding area. I already found the workman. Oh, shit. Okay. I should be careful to leave no stone unturned, so to speak. That's right. So this is just a general thing. Without Kenneth here to source local workmen to aid with my excavation, I shall have to find it myself. Lord Penswick has promised me the use of his workmen if I can provide him with Bakewell puddings made by Mrs. de Plancy. It is folly. Convince Mrs. de Plancy to make the puddings. She won't talk to me, but she'll look at my shit. No, my items. I highly doubt she would want to look at turds. I'll just show her all kinds of stuff. You seen these letters?
I'm not sure they would be.
Seen a key like
I don't
this
wish-
before?
I'm
Trowel.
not sure
Oh,
they
yeah.
would be.
I should return it at some point.
I don't wish to. I've already shown.
Yeah. And these.
I don't wish to.
Try that.
I'm not.
Brute forcing.
I'm not sure they. There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
At the moment. I mean,
I've no time for such things. This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns. They are still locked.
convince her to make me things. She is not in the mood because her husband died. So let's dig him up. Let's find something that belongs to him. Oh, that's the fresh grave, isn't it? Why am I so lost here? So it is the cobbler's grave. Oh, there we go. Oh,
A
shit.
simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
Indeed.
The simple wooden cross bears. Hello? Goodbye.
No.
Ta-ra.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello? Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
A headstone for Mr. de Plancy, if that was his real name, if that was his actual name. There's one stone that I can think of. Which is located here. Wait, let me get another. Actually, I don't know. Get another worm.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll. I've had enough of worms for now.
I should. This is a stone. You could change it, the AR, into Albert.
I don't wish to carve any.
Why not? Albert de Plancy. And then it's not like a regular stone. Maybe it's too pagan for her. I'll just see maybe if you
In good
like
time.
loosen some rocks or something. Oops, that's the wrong tool.
That's a peculiar.
Yes, I know.
Finally, we shall excavate tomorrow. Though first, I need to find some workmen to assist me.
Okay, so a headstone. Maybe I can just go ask her about it, because I can't really think of any place where there would be a stone like that. Who makes those? I can't think of a stone carver. But somebody's been carving stones, definitely, because I have the two stones. Plaque. I'll just go ask her. I think that's like because it's the only irrational idea I have right now. So if I get a new headstone.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford nowt more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Hated anything with a sweet smell, and there's a lot of sweet smelling flowers. I don't know if they have anything to do with some sort of common theme, but I'm gonna go get the flowers now. Whoopsie daisy.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. Duplancy mentioned.
Take them.
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippiastrum.
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Oh, fuck.
Well, that confirms it.
I mean, at this point it's just easier to stab the bitch. Stab the old hag.
Those flowers. May I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Good day.
Hello.
I really need one of those hippiastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mum. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman?
Aye. We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
What does Mr. Ambrose look like?
He's got brown hair.
I'm afraid I'll need a bit more to go on.
Sorry, Mum. I'm too upset. Please find him, won't you?
Hey, stop your nattering and get back to your sweeping.
Sorry, Miss Fenchurch.
Where is the milkman? Milkman. I think, try to leave town again. Oh, this is not the way to do that. But I don't think that's the proper way to do it. And this is not the way to do it either. Milkman. The train's not moving, so he's not... Maybe he was coming in with on the train. His plan was to leave by train, but the tracks are busted.
Good day.
Hey up.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
He's here every market day.
Except this one.
Aye. I haven't seen him today.
Any idea where he might be?
Not in the slightest.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Time for a juicy mutton pie?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I do. Why'd you ask?
Isn't he normally here at the market?
Aye, he's normally 2 pies in by now. Don't know where he is.
I'm
sure someone around here must know where he is.
Goodbye.
Let me know if you get hungry now, lass.
Good day.
Care to buy some apples?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Eddie? Aye.
Have you seen him today?
No. Well, maybe his milk's gone off. I hope so. Might mean some of his customers have some spare coin for me veggies. Ah!
Goodbye.
You know where I am.
Fresh Scotch eggs!
Let me ask that guy out here. He looks a little suspicious. Ralph, who has a job.
Good day.
Hello there.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you. Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Memories.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them? Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not. We talked about this one already. The red urn you buried in the garden for me. It seems like such a long time ago. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
That's respectable.
There's something ahead on the road.
So I was just thinking, if he's dead, what am I gonna do?
My God! Mr. Ambrose! I'm going to help you.
No, fuck. Alright. Time to stab.
Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act. After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free. Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself, the devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
Aye, my love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand. As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love.
Eddie! Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
The cheek!
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Aye, thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this god-forsaken estate again.
I hope not.
Good luck, you two.
Oh shit, the broom. Oh, I'm not probably gonna need it. And it's gone. Alright. Whoops. Okay. It's this way. I'm trying really hard to remember the route.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
Depends on the day, I guess.
It's the part in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident many years ago. Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body and unable to express oneself while the world continues around you. That is what I fear.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. de Plancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Right. So now we can talk about the flowers in the guy's mouth. God damn it. So the god is sort of nature taking over in a way, I guess. Drugging everyone. Still lacking a lot of details. Total speculation, but I need to go to the church. And I totally forgot that I don't actually have help yet. I have it now. I must be getting tired. There we go.
Here they are.
I wonder if I can go back to the place now without that old hag ripping my head off.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
Oh, you are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure
Lord
in watching you
Pancake.
scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Oh my god. I mean, someone else made them.
Why not?
Splendid! I'm glad the rain doesn't put you off. You like to live a little dangerously, don't you, Thomasina? Let us stroll to the beck.
That sounds nice.
I just want to hear more information. But I feel like
We
Thomasina
walked
is...
side by side down to the beck, his hand occasionally brushing my own.
Yeah, she's like falling for this this douche. But we're here to take information.
Despite Lord Panswick's entertaining company, I had an overwhelming feeling that time was being wasted. We ate those cakes down by the beck, and as he attempted the most charming lines he could muster upon me, I only had one thing on my mind. Father. Could he be saved from his suffering? Was the answer to be found within Hobbs Barrow? I ached to find out. I didn't even notice the taste of those famous puddings. Seemingly disheartened by my lack of enthusiasm, Lord Panswick soon marched me back toward the ruined chapel.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid!
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help. Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the plough and furrow.
Indeed. There's a light in there again. It's the goblin looking for shoes.
No one here.
Maybe they have one of those lights that switch on with a timer.
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship,
Stanley, my good man.
to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
No thanks.
Miss Bateman, you're no fun.
I should keep a clear head for tomorrow.
Good thinking. In that case, I shall bid thee the fondest of farewells. May you conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that you desire.
Thank you, your lordship.
I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves.
Jesus.
Mr. Shoulder.
Your lordship?
Yeah, something about this triumvirate is fairly unsettling. He wants me to go there. For something. He's safe. The lordship, Mr. Pancakes, is safe. Stanley, well, he's a bartender, innkeeper, so I guess he doesn't really mind. And at some point I was thinking he's like a plant by Lord Pancakes to sort of just know everything, like all the people who come around and stuff. So he might be safe as well, so they sort of, I don't know why they're plotting the destruction. Well, the Lord sort of gave it up by saying that he's gonna rule the world, or at least some small part of it again. And I guess other people just do what they're told sometimes for whatever profit. I was thinking I should maybe take a drink with him to gain more information, but then again, I really don't want to, I don't know. I guess he knows everything already by now, so I can't really give anything information up. But let's see.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
I thought he was going to have like a gig. Maybe it's over. Cyril's not going to talk to me anymore.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here? Leave me be, lass.
Thomasina,
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
Yeah, this is not good.
He's stinking drunk, but let's hear what he has to say.
I'm not scared of him as much as I'm scared of someone getting rid of him or us.
What is it?
First of all, I must apologize to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what he were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited. I concentrated. And it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
The window was open, so I was thinking someone in the toilet can hear us.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She will laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bait.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something? Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice.
Should have just gone to bed because I knew
spend so
I
much time
was.
with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, for I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
So, I'm safe because I'm a prize. But it pretty much, like, when the vicar gave his blood, it was to keep himself healthy, to satiate the god or the gods or whatever. And I think I mentioned it or said it out loud when he would about Mr. Shoulder getting his youth back or his health back, either way. And then the Lord Pancake motivation is pretty obvious. He wants to flourish even more. I'm sort of surprised that they're just letting me go. Letting me be. I should have ignored coming back here because I probably killed Tillett now. He sort of made sure that now I know what I'm dealing with, but then again, I already did, pretty much. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes, but this will be the end of this episode, or this part, and I will... Oh. Alright, I'll end it here. Gotta say, I couldn't hear what he was singing about. So I might have to listen to it because maybe there's something in it. Or that it's just a sort of palate cleanser. But I'll leave this here and I will carry on in the next part. Goodbye for now.